hand, find a free hand. I want you to high five the person next to you and say, I'm going to learn something today. Your unconscious and conscious mind. This is why you do what you do. And I really wish someone taught me this like 40 years ago instead of just 30. So here's what happens. Let's look at this. Do you remember the expression, you went to school, you heard the tip of the iceberg from Freud? The iceberg model? They say it's the tip of the iceberg, right? Well, what's the tip? The tip is your conscious mind. It's only 10% of what you do. It's what you see. Okay, it's the behaviors that how you're acting. That's the tree, by the way. That's the thing you do to prove to yourself that belief that wasn't working. You with me? Okay, awesome. So now what happens is you have the unconscious mind here. Well, the challenge is, let's talk about the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is the ship that steers everything you do. That has to do with the strategies that you've created to be able to be successful and do what you do. It has to do with the habits that you do, why you do things the way you do it, how you do it, all the other things. The I are the impulses or the emotions. It's the emotions that you do. Emotions are energy in motion. Why you get upset about things, why you're excited about other things. It has everything to do with what's driving you based on your attitudes and beliefs and values. That tree I showed you is all under here. That's your unconscious mind, okay? It's what's been working. Then we have your physiological control. Do you know that just by your emotions handling them, you can control your blood pressure? You can control your cholesterol. You can control your heart. No strokes, no heart attacks. We have total control if we believe. But if we're lying to ourselves the wrong way, our unconscious will believe whatever we tell it to, so you have to be careful what you tell it. So here's your ship, and then what happens is that person who believes they're not smart enough, they'll turn around and look for ways to prove it. You know, I just was working on a project at work, and I didn't get it the way that the manager wanted it. Oh, there's something wrong with me. So then we go to this thing called HALT. Okay? HALT stands for, can you read it out loud with me? Hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. When you get hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, we need to halt, stop what we're doing. But here's what most people do. You get frustrated, you don't know what's going on, you really don't know how to deal with it because you didn't get the right resources, or if somebody said the training, right, to know what to do. So what you might do is you get hungry, or maybe you just ate now, and then something happens in an hour, and all of a sudden you're hungry, but you're not hungry for food. But instead of asking yourself the question, what am I hungry for? You're really hungry for the right answer, for the solution, maybe a hug. You might go for food. Does that make sense? So when we get hungry, or when we get angry, somebody gets us upset and we get angry, or lonely, sometimes we're human beings. If you didn't notice that, we need each other. You get lonely, you want companionship. I don't mean just a mate. I mean friends and people in your life, right? Or tired. How many people work themselves into the point of like hitting that brick wall and you crash? Right? Right? And that comes probably, and I'm gonna hallucinate that you might be a perfectionist too, that you want everything right because you'll keep going until you get it. Would that be close? Okay, so what happens is she'll get to the point for being instead of halting and stopping what you're doing, here's the fun part. This is how your brain works. I think it's so cool. It says halt, and here's what happens. You're saying, no, I can do it, right? And then it goes and talks to your conscious mind, which is your war. That's your willpower, analytical, and rational part, okay? And it wages a war. It says, I know I need to stop. I know I'm so tired. I know I need to stop. But you go, but I got to get this done. And if I don't get it done, I'm going to end up having this, and I won't have more hours. I won't be able to do this. And you have this whole thing. You rationalize, and you justify, and you go through all this stuff. And then you get it done, but it's never even where you wanted it to be. And then you crash. So you just waged a war. You see this? You waged a war on yourself. Does that make sense?
Totally. Yeah.
Okay. This is how, unfortunately, most people work. Would you like to know?